Welcome back to the Green Beans Go channel. It's your host, me, here for another Threesday. I can hope. It is just prior to 10 a.m. and the promo has not dropped, but all the lines are out, so I went ahead and made this video. Hopefully I didn't waste my time. Yes, ladies, you like the cut? I'm married. Chill out. As always, this promo is playable at $10 and $25 at 50. I'm about to quit. I'm about to throw in the towel, guys. I started this promo 3 for 4. And then I said, let me make some videos. Haven't hit one since. So just been completely struggling with caching. And it's a wild ride. So if you don't want to play it at 50, I don't blame you. If you want to follow me on TikTok, you can. As always, I track the data like this. If they are green, they made the first basket. If they are white, they had a chance to, but they missed. And you can find all of that data in the description. I'll link the sheet. That data is then sorted to a team-by-team chart. That is also in the sheet if you want to go find it in the description. Value early is the most important thing in this promotion so far, even more than confirmed starter. We are seeing guys' prices drop tremendously in the first hour that this promo breaks, and it's actually incredible. So the earlier you could get on this, the better. I took Porzingis last Tuesday, 2 days ago, and he was ruled out. I messaged chat and I said, hey, I had Porzingis. He's not going to play. They said, place another bet. We'll manually credit you. So don't worry if they're a confirmed starter. If you can take the 5 minutes to message chat and let them know, they will add your free bet back. All I had to do is that. They put a little note on my account, and then the next morning I woke up to my free bet, didn't have to reach back out. Also, if you have just some spare free bets in your account, I would recommend maybe hedging a little bit if you don't want to convert them. As I did here with Taylor Hendricks, 15 at plus 1,000 odds. I won $145. So that helps soften the blow from some of these rough, brutal weeks. Smaller slate today compared to Tuesday. I kind of hated Tuesday's massive slate. And truly, I think the bottom line with this slate is you can't go wrong. I like all of these games, and I would be fine if you played all of these games. Obviously, some are going to end up better than others, but I think these are all pretty evenly matched. Obviously, New York and Boston is going to attract a lot of eyes. Houston, Utah should attract more than it probably will. Golden State will be a popular one. Let's start talking about them now. Chicago and Detroit is probably the worst one. And I don't see a ton of value. I think Kobe White would be a fine play. I think Jaden Ivey would be a fine play. Even Dosunmu down here at 7-1, a guy who shot the second most on the team and made 3. But if you really want to scrape the bottom of the barrel and try to maximize value, look at Metu here. He is just recently been inserted into the starting lineup, and he has shot the 2 most recent threes for Detroit. He's only made 1, and again, it's a really, really, really small sample size, but he has been coming off the bench at the beginning of this promo, and now he's shifted into the starting lineup and taking threes early. So not somebody I would put $50 on, but if you want a flyer, Metu I think is a good price. Otherwise, I would probably go White or Dosunmu or Ivy, but I am staying off of this game. This one will be a popular one, but there's just so many shooters in here, and I am torn, as I always am with Boston, because of all the weapons that they have. Porzingis at 6-1 does catch my eye. Jaylen Brown at 6-1 is probably pretty generous, considering he is 11 shot and 6 made. Pretty dominant on this team. Derek White gets the most juiced odds on this team and has not yet cashed one since I've started making these videos. So that's perplexing, but as always, I do expect this to change. I expect Brown to tick down closer to plus 500. DiVincenzo, always going to be the guy for the Knicks, except for Brunson. And at 6-1, I don't hate Brunson at that price for those numbers. Otherwise, Anunoby has been hurt, so his data is not necessarily reflected in this chart. So just be careful of him. He may hit. Houston and Utah is one that I also might consider playing for the promo. I think Van Vliet, Green, and Smith are all very fairly priced, considering they are all the guys who shoot the most on this team, the top 3 shooters. Green obviously shooting the most, but only hitting 3 compared to 4 and 3 for Jalen Smith. Hendricks and Sensabaugh continue to get disrespected, and I think it's just because people don't know their names and people aren't betting them. But if we look at their numbers, 5 for Sensabaugh and 8 for Hendricks, that is second on the team to Keontae George, who's at 550. So I think these, again, are good free bet spots, especially when this is going to be a crapshoot, and I expect a lot of threes to be flying early and often. A game you may target with your full promo, but if you're looking at free bet spots, I think these 2 guys are decent options. Talk quickly about this game because Ryan Rupert at 9-1 feels too good. He has come on late and he has shot 6. Now he's only made 1, but he is a guy that's shooting early. And let's talk about Draymond. You know what? First of all, no. First of all, let me go back here. Let me go back here because I need to say this. What are we talking about on Tuesday? Xavier Tillman? What? Infuriating. DraftKings didn't even have him listed. Made a killing. Sorry. Stupid. Ryan Rupert at 9-1 I think is good price. Chris Murray even at 7-1 shot the second most on the team to Simons, who's hurt. Simons, who's hurt. So Murray and Rupert I think are fantastic prices for these two fellas. You can expect Clay and Curry to be that low, and I'm not going to speak on that because every time I speak on these highly low-priced juice guys, they hit. So we're not going to talk about it. Do we have to talk about Draymond Green, though? He was 5 for 5 from 3 last game, and he's at 17-1, and he has shot the second most on this team. Keep in mind, Clay was coming off the bench for a while, so his numbers are a little bit lower than they would be in actuality if he had started as many as Green did, but cashed it twice. So if you took him every time at 17-1, you'd be up money. Free bet spot, possibly. Last game, and this is the truest test of consistency and mind-blowing statistic that I have on all the sheet. Look at CJ McCollum, and I've put his actual the Pelicans track record here. The Pelicans have hit 6 first threes as of late, and McCollum has hit every single one of them. Valanciunas has shot 3 times. Murphy shot once. Neither have hit. McCollum has on a 6-game hit streak for this team. Unheard of. Completely wild. And he's at 370. Which that's better numbers than Curry at 210. It's better numbers than DiVincenzo at 340. So I think if you want the chalkiest, safest play of value is CJ McCollum on this slate. If I'm looking outside of CJ McCollum, obviously we know Valanciunas shoots him. So at 18-1, worth a free bet if you ask me. Keon Ellis is a guy that is ticking me off because I am betting him, and he's hitting the second. I think he's hit the second three times, and he's hit more than 1 3 in the first quarter multiple times. So he's due. Keon Ellis, it might be a good spot if you want a sneaky play. De'Aaron Fox, people keep cashing on De'Aaron Fox, and he's really ticked up in his attempts, 10, and he's made 3. Keegan Murray at 425, I think is a good spot. This might be the game I play. I think there's a lot of weapons here. I think there's going to be a lot of threes in this game. Valanciunas maybe a free bet. Keon Ellis maybe a free bet. CJ McCollum maybe with my 50. Okay, and I'll curse him and I'll break his streak, and that's just what it is. All right, and we'll accept it. So thank you guys. Hopefully we get the promo. Again, I've recorded this, and I don't know. The continued support, the comments, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the this, the that, the who, the ha. It's awesome. So I appreciate you all for coming by and watching this every single stinking Tuesday and Thursday. And we will see you next Tuesday. Enjoy the Masters. Brian Harmon, sneaky little spot. Dustin Johnson, I think there's value in him. Hideki Matsuyama I'm on because I will always be on Hideki. And, of course, Scotty Scheffler. Those are my 4 guys to keep an eye on for as we head toward the weekend. Little bonus for you. We'll see you on Tuesday.